Soy Montserrat Peidró y estáis viendo Pax8 Live.
Pax8 Pro Services really gets to act as an extension of your team. So when you come across a new deployment and you need help, don't have the bandwidth or the expertise to do the project, this is where we can jump in and help along the way.
Enable our partners' growth through scalable and repeatable implementation and technical services.
Taking the partners on their growth journey.
We can really help a partner that's doing a particular kind of project for the first time by working through it with them.
We make it as easy as possible, and typically this is through a one-touch click into our cloud commerce marketplace.
Our services are repeatable. They are fixed scope. There's no unpredictability.
We look to take what is sometimes complex technology solutions, and we essentially make it simple for our partners to leverage those different tools through our package offerings so that we can come in and work as an extension to your team and deliver those solutions to your customers.
We have the expertise to be able to take on project work for you if you just don't have the bandwidth for it right now, or we can teach you how to do it.
And that's where Pax8 Academy comes in. We've got programs that help the partner in the way they want to learn. We've got all this free on-demand content.
We have a number of subject matter experts keeping up to speed with the latest developments and enhancements, features and functionality.
There's always going to be vendors added, and if it has our approval, that means it's going to serve you.
If you're interested in learning more, simply check out the Pax8 Professional Services engagement SKU in the Pax8 Marketplace at no cost, and our team will be in touch.
Help propel your business forward right out of the cloud commerce marketplace at Pax8.
AI, modern work, security.
We'll unravel it for you.
Hey everybody, welcome to Microsoft Ignite, Microsoft's biggest event of this year. We are live here in Chicago.
We're here to learn all the new stuff that's going on with AI, breakthrough technology, and build relationships with our partners that are here. So we're going to bring you exclusive interviews, highlights, and insight from the show.
Let's go check it out.
Hi, I'm David, and this is Kristen. She's a little bit taller than me, but I have an expert badge.
Oh, wow. Whoa. Some people are asking, what is the difference at Ignite now versus the years prior? Well, this is Microsoft's first official big event back in person. We used to have Inspire to really kick off Microsoft's fiscal year starting in July, and then you would have Ignite. Inspire was that like big bets, what was going on, and then you had Ignite, which was really technical. They took those two and they combined them together, and now we have this massive event happening behind us. We're so excited to be here.
So this morning, Satya Nadella had his keynote, and he had so many cool things to talk about. Number one, he talked a lot about AI agents. The buzzword around that is agentic AI, but it's this idea that you could take Copilot and then have individual AI agents on the backside that perform different tasks. So as you got to look at your workday and look at all the routine things that you do, how do you build an AI agent that could do those things on your behalf? One of the other cool things that he talked about, in my opinion, was basically what is a old school people here, like a dumb terminal, but a little Microsoft terminal that they make a device that'll run a Windows-based session in the cloud. So you can have a desktop in the cloud. So it's really that zero trust, zero touch configuration, on-demand access to a desktop that you don't have to have on your desk. So no corporate resources sit in a device. They're actually in the cloud, and this local device that connects to your monitor and all that kind of stuff basically is the access gateway to that, which is basically something they tried for a long time with virtual desktops, but now Microsoft winning in that space and having a device that fulfills that, I think arguably is one of the more important things that you talked about this morning. So Kristen, I know you love hot dogs. What's on a Chicago dog?
Pickle? Tomato?
Oh, is it?
Is it mustard?
I don't know.
That feels right. That's my final answer.
All I know is that when I'm in Atlanta, there's a famous place called the Varsity, and if you order a plain hot dog to go, they call out naked dog running, because it's a plain hot dog to go. So Kristen, people seem to be really hyped to be back in person at this event. Tell me, what's the energy feel like here?
I've not seen so many high fives, hugs, old people reuniting, and people, I feel like they're so excited about the swag. They brought swag back this time.
Yes.
People are running around trying to grab stuff.
I woke up, there was a line to get the Microsoft backpack. It was literally wrapped around, stand for an hour. That thing better be made out of pure gold.
100%. And I just think that people get so much out of the live events, especially with the community aspect.
Yeah, all the interactions that you have in the hallway and, the snack bar, all kind of stuff, that's always where some of the best interactions, in my opinion, happen.
I'm at the snack bar a lot.
At the snack bar a lot, that's right. We're having a great time during Microsoft Ignite. It is going great, tons of excitement. We've got keynotes, we've got panels, we've got great networking opportunities. There's late night dinners, and some coworkers are making other people stay up later than they should. But overall, it is a great time going on here at Ignite.
Wait, no.
What?
There's more. You hosted an AI session with Eric Stevens, our Chief AI Officer. Tell us a little bit.
Yes, so we had a great session this afternoon talking about AI. Eric and I were on stage talking about that. Primarily, the whole goal of that talk was to kind of demystify it. I think in the general small to medium business community, they're scared of it. And we were trying to cast this hopeful vision to the future. Hey, you should embrace it. That train has left the station, so you should lay tracks to take it where you want it to go instead of laying down in front of that train.
100%. Let's check it out.
Thanks so much for being here this afternoon. I'm David Powell, and this is Eric. And Eric Stevens is our Chief AI Officer at Pax8. If you don't know much about Pax8, we work with MSPs. And MSPs obviously work largely with the small to medium business. The entire genesis of this talk that we're going to give today was that I was out meeting with a lot of our MSP partners, and they were saying, hey, Dave, we've gone out and talked about AI briefly to some of our end users, and they're kind of scared. They're scared to death. They're, what is this? Is this going to be some Terminator figure from the future coming in to kill us all or something like that? And I'm like, no. So this whole genesis of this talk is a hopeful future around AI, and we look forward to delivering this to you today.
What it means to be AI has changed a lot over time, and now we're talking about large language models as the new category of AI in the world.
Useful sessions, very good. Lot to know. So how to adapt, how to implement, how to train the data. If you feed in right data, the model would train correctly. Otherwise, it will go wrong.
I think this idea that corporate IT can tell you, here's all the things that our people are going to need to do, and then let's create that and hand those down. That's just not going to happen, right? So what you want is to equip your end users, to your point, to say okay, this is what I do, right? And this is what I can't stand doing, or this is what I don't feel I need to be doing, or this is something that can be purely automated, and then let them build that out.
There's so many conversations around Copilot and Fabric right now, and how important it is for partners to be customer zero. And so much of that session just gave me the material I need to go back to my company to make sure that we get access to all of these tools ourselves so that we can be customer zero when we go out and do projects with our consultants and our customers.
And we have been through this cycle before, and we have repurposed people, our valuable people, towards other things. And ultimately, making change is not a super fulfilling task. And we've moved those people into other stuff because we've taken these routine tasks and got rid of them.
It was a great seminar because the discussion is really mind-blowing, eye-opener.
And since I'm a cybersecurity guy primarily, I think that people looked at AI as this and cybersecurity as this, and on a Venn diagram, did they touch, did they not touch? And man, those things are a circle.
I think one of the things for us as a partner based out of Africa, there's a lot of technology landing that we're not really adopting or adapting to as quickly as we can. And obviously there's a lot of threats to our landscape because there's this negative connotation around technology replacing people. So it's nice to hear some of the ways on how to tackle that and really how to use, well, one, the markets that we're tackling, so how we can actually change the way our sellers sell, what our service desks do, and also how we can change the way we reach. I mean, we're very traditionally SMC enterprise focused, but there's a huge opportunity in SMB. So I think that was a nice thing to hear. AI opportunity for us, it always seems to be very much a corporate enterprise space. So it was nice to know there was more. So I found it very interesting, very insightful.
You want a 3-hour-old hot dog?
No.
Nope.
All right, so earlier, Kristen, you were telling us what you thought was on a Chicago hot dog. We actually have the evidence now.
I was pretty close.
You were pretty close. For reasons unbeknownst, by the way, unbeknownst is one of the funnest words to say. For reasons unbeknownst to me, they have pickles, tomatoes. Are these peppers?
I think they're peppers.
Peppers, and then
Green stuff.
chives and onions, I think.
I don't know. They were pretty good.
And a bit of a soggy bun.
Bit of a soggy bun.
So, do you think that we should eat these to stay,
I think it's time.
to immerse ourselves in Chicago culture?
Absolutely.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. You first.
So, at Ignite, when you win a Global Partner of the Year award, you get a scarf. Now, these are a hot commodity. There is one per company per award. So when we won our Global Partner of the Year award, Nick Hetty was given this. But I got it from him, and we're rocking it. So I know it's going to get stolen from me, but so excited when you see these rolling around all over Ignite. You know that these are your top partners, vendors, whoever they are. They're actually the ones that are winning awards directly from Microsoft on a global scale.
We did it. Pax8 has won the Microsoft Global 2024 Partner of the Year Award.
Congratulations, Pax8.
So well deserved. Partner of the Year.
Congratulations to Pax8.
Congratulations to the amazing Pax8 team. We did it.
This one comes from a group effort, and this award not only belongs to all of our employees, but to our partners and end users who we work continuously to support.
Pax8 exists to serve you.
We are so proud to share this with all of you.
I love the work that our partner Pax8 is doing. They're a distribution partner, and they offer solutions across our stack. Pax8 has more than 40,000 partners, more than 600,000 customers, and more than 12 million licenses deployed across 62 countries. They're helping these customers utilize the full capability of Microsoft 365, including Defender, Intune, and data loss prevention. Congratulations to Pax8. They're our 2024 Partner of the Year Award winner, and they're our fastest growing global distributor partner across all customer solution areas.
It's absolutely a big deal, a huge deal, to get recognition from Microsoft for both Americas and global, worldwide. And it's a signal to our partners that they're in the right place. And it's a signal to us and to Microsoft that we're serving our partners in the right way. So this has been on my dream board for quite some time. And so it feels good to finally check that box and show partners that, hey, us collectively, we like to say that we aggregate and amplify the voices of our partners. And this is a fantastic signal to our partners that collectively we are making the difference that we set out to when we started this journey. We have been operating in Americas for 12 years now. And we have been selling Microsoft and empowering people to use the Microsoft product suite for 6-7 years now. We are the #1 seller of Copilot in terms of revenue and in terms of seats in the world for any indirect provider. So if you are considering a place to get the most value with your Microsoft license, I think Pax8 is that place. But we've only been in EMEA, we've only been in APAC 2 to 3 years. And so I think this is a signal in areas where we are not as well known, that this is the place to grow your practice around. If you're looking for growth, if you're looking for efficiency, if you're looking to reduce the risk of your business, there's no better place than Pax8 to help you accomplish those goals with Microsoft technology. Microsoft has been a true partner to Pax8. It takes a lot of people, whether it's the product groups, the geo groups in Americas and EMEA and APAC, or if it's the different segment teams. Microsoft has 221,000 employees. They're a massive company. And so part of our value that we deliver to partners is understanding who to get plugged into at the amazing team at Microsoft, and then helping them take the 80 product releases they talked about last week, translate that into SMB, MSP, go-to-market, which is very nuanced, and we know that and understand that. So thank you to the amazing Microsoft team. Thank you to our ecosystem of 40,000 partners. Without them, we wouldn't be getting this award. So just a huge thank you. Very grateful. So yes, we got trophies, we got the shout out. I got a lovely scarf. I got invited to award reception. I was only allowed one scarf, and I'm not the one doing the work every day. And so I gave one to Rob Ray, then I took it back, and then I gave it to Kristen Fehrenbach, who spends all of her day living and breathing Microsoft, talking to partners, talking to the different groups, the different geos. So that team has done an amazing job, and I felt like they should have the scarf. But man, I'd like to go print 100 of them and give them to everybody.
So at night, we've had like lots of opportunities to hang with partners at dinners. We've had partners coming by the booth trying to get some swag from us, which we're happy to give them. But it's been awesome hanging with the partners. Like, what else are we doing with them here at Ignite?
Man, I do want to say the interactions at the booth have been incredible, but we've also taken some of these partners and really learned a little bit more about their insights, what they have going on, and why are they working with PAX 8? Let's check it out.
PAX 8 is one of our biggest and brightest and best partners that we have the privilege to work with.
Relationship we have with PAX 8 is they're one of our trusted advisors and partners.
When we look to who we're going to partner with, it's who comes to bear with the right approach from a problem-solving standpoint. Things are going to go wrong, things are going to need to be repaired, things are going to be resolved and fixed. And it's been our experience that with PAX 8, they come to the table with a problem-solving mindset and a partnership mindset.
PAX 8 differs from other vendors, other disties, because PAX 8 is now so large. I wouldn't call them a distie, I'd call them more of a partner. The fact that they're bringing you the experts to explain the products and services, giving you the support for implementation, and then down the road, the care and feeding also makes them significantly different than other distributors.
I know a lot of the senior PAX 8 team talk about they need our businesses to succeed, so PAX 8 succeeds. And it really feels like that. The other vendors that we've used, it just seems like we get an invoice every month and pay it, and it's that kind of relationship.
We really truly see them as an ideal partner. They're bringing value to the table, not just in the ability to execute, but also advise. Let's say since we started working with PAX 8, we've seen our business double, maybe even a little bit more so then. And some of the ways that it's helped us grow is just scalability.
PAX 8's become a strategic partner of ours as we look to integrate the M&A strategies that we've deployed as an organization. We have a thesis in place that requires us to execute an aggressive M&A integration plan, and PAX 8's an integral part of our ability to do that seamlessly.
The PAX 8 marketplace makes the big difference. A lot of innovation is in it. They are motivating our teams, they help us with training, and they provide us with the clear understanding what's coming in the market, where there are challenges, and where are also opportunities for us with our customers.
We focus entirely on Microsoft 365. So we need a partner that's able to deliver the knowledge, the support, the pricing, but also the account management for the difficult topic of licensing, understanding what is available.
We're dealing with thousands of users, thousands of licenses. So the provider that we use needs to integrate seamlessly into the tools that we use. And we use Halo as a PSA, and that builds out for us and our clients. And PAX 8 seamlessly integrates into that.
PAX 8 made our business way more efficient because of the speed of the marketplace. It's very easy for us to start adding new users. We are now have one single invoice where all the licenses are combined. We have a clear overview, and I think where he also helped us is if we don't have the knowledge yet, then we do it with their professional services team.
So that's for us is that always a quick start. We can start already selling it before we hire the right people.
One of the powers that Pax8 brings, especially to the Microsoft marketplace, participating in small groups that focus on nonprofits, as an example, or focus on large to mid-sized businesses. Being able to talk through the nuanced conversations around what's the challenges that these industries are facing and how are we solving it with Microsoft technologies has been very helpful.
One of the things that comes up oftentimes around Pax8 is their go-to-market abilities, the resources you guys provide for our partner ecosystem, and the community that they build with our partners. A lot of them are our peers amongst each other, so they leverage the works of each other, and it's really good stuff that we see happening there. At Microsoft, security is our #1 priority. And that has been made very clear here at Ignite. You can kind of hear it, the sentiments amongst our partners and our leadership here as well. And we take it very seriously as well. So the Secure Future initiative that is being put into place is security first and leading with security and by default.
I think a lot of MSPs have the approach of just throwing lots of different security products at the problem and hoping that works. I think we made a decision a couple of years ago to focus entirely on Microsoft. And our belief is a well-configured Microsoft tenant is better than just having lots of different products.
We've focused an entire practice on our security offerings. We have leadership all the way down to delivery and execution focused in our security offerings, and the way that we procure our products for that security offering is another discussion that we're having with Pax8.
Pax8 has really been a big piece of how we've developed our security program as a company. Having conversations with people like Matt Lee and David Powell have been incredibly helpful to me. And they never come at it from a vendor perspective. They're always coming at it from an industry perspective and not pushing a particular product or service.
Our partnership with Pax8, along with our mutual resellers and our mutual customers, is one of those priceless formulas that, really brings out the best of all of us.
Just love the Pax8 crew. They're great people to work with.
We are very happy with our partnership.
A partnership with Microsoft and Pax8 is paramount to our success, and we know that.
Biggest thank you to our partners. We could not do this without you. All right, what was your favorite movie set that was filmed here in Chicago?
So I want to say The Fugitive, because it is a great movie. The real answer is we're on a mission from God. It's 106 miles to Chicago. We have a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it. Blues Brothers, the top #1 Chicago movie for me.
I hear something gets under your skin because we're in Chicago.
Yeah.
New York style pizza, Chicago style pizza.
So I'm very much a favor of New York style pizza. Thin crust, not very greasy. You call it Chicago pizza. They're very thick with all the cheese. Gives me gastrointestinal distress.
Best Chicago accent.
Well, I'm not totally sure I know a Chicago accent, but I think it's kind of like gangster. So it would probably be something like, hey, it's a nice restaurant you had here. It's a shame if something happened to it. Like back in the day when the mob kind of ran all that kind of stuff during Prohibition. So that's probably what I'd go with, but that's also probably a little New York-y, but I'm not totally sure.
All right, I like it.
So my name is Jonathan Edwards, also known as the Bearded 365 guy. I've got a YouTube channel where I publish content on Microsoft 365. I'm also the founder and chief strategy officer at Integral IT.
I'm Simon Park. I am the Bearded, also known as the Bearded 365 guy's mate, and the current managing director of Integral IT. My favorite Copilot prompt, which we use, is the interrogation of mailboxes, the number of tickets which are raised by our clients each month. It allows us to quickly and to concisely look at repeatable actions or repeatable problems which could be handled better with more AI, with more automation, which comes through. So yeah, that's certainly my favorite prompt on Copilot.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us during Microsoft Ignite this year.
Technically Unraveled will be back in the new year. We have some awesome guests lined up. We'll be talking about our main 3 topics: modern work, AI, and cybersecurity. We'll look forward to bringing you some good content next year.
Make sure you like, share, subscribe. We don't want you to miss out. But if you can't tune in live, don't worry. It's always available on demand. See you soon.
Thanks. And that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over. Thursday.
I just wanted us to have like a little.
Yeah, that's fine. You want to warm up?
Yeah,
I got it.
I feel better now about your lines.
Mine's gonna be the same every time.
Yep, mine will not.
No, I'm gonna ad lib. Go.